Share with you something I discovered very recently, and that is the oldest museum in the world that we know of. 2,541 years ago in ancient Babylon, they were already preserving things that were ancient to them. So that's pretty amazing to think that 2,500 years ago, there was already old stuff that they were trying to preserve from cultures that predated them. The second thing that I find amazing is that one of the principal artifacts we know from that museum is a clay drum that records information about some of those earlier artifacts, and it was written in 3 languages to be accessible to everyone, to as many people as possible. Now, most people have a notion of a museum as a kind of a boring place where we go and find things and lock them up in cabinets where nobody can ever see them again. And in fact, for much of human history, that is the case. Museums traditionally have been for the elite of society, for wealthy patrons, and we finally, in the last 20 or 30 years, come full circle where museums are really intended more for the general public than for that elite class. Most people still think of museums as a place where you go to see exhibits, but museums are a lot more than that, and what we intend to be is part of the local community, just like this school. So if you go and look at the museum, we do have an exhibit hall. We have struggled mightily to get this open. Staff themselves painted that room, installed the track lights in the ceiling, ran electrical wiring, you name it, we did it. But we also have in the upstairs, which is not finished yet, we're still raising money for that, a community space. We have an interactive classroom where you could bring one of your classes, have a lecture about Native American pottery found here in Sumter County, and then actually have your class make that kind of pottery. We also have an auditorium space for the use of local groups. So we don't really have a space like this in Livingston where you'd actually be able to check out a key and come as a group at night, a community group, and use this to have a meeting space for the community. What people have realized in the last 15 or 20 years is that one of the newer roles for museums is in preserving cultures and becoming part of a community. So museums now serve to help enhance communities, to preserve local cultures. We're in a time when globalization increasingly is making even entire languages go extinct. And so what I hope 25 years from now, when that time capsule is opened, is that we will see that both the University Charter School and the Black Belt Museum are vibrant and intertwined parts of the local community, and that we're all working together and look back at this as a great beginning. Thank you.